Yes, welcome back to DXB today, where we are just deep diving into the world of color and how it is affecting every single decision that we make as humans. And our next guest is the product manager and color expert of one of the world's leading manufacturers of paints and coatings. Welcome, Yasmine Eladly from Jotun Paints UAE. Welcome, Yasmine.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. We've already spoken deeply with Fatima and understood, the psychology of color already.
Yeah.
We did touch on how it affects products and decision making in sales and the consumer world. How does Jotun approach this, and give us a bit of insider knowledge?
Okay, so in Jotun actually we deal with colors as a big deal because when you first think about painting your home, this is the first hassle of what color should I choose, and this is where we come in. We try to make it as easy and simple for you as much as we can, and we provide tools as well so that you can choose the color that tell your story. And we're just not selling paint anymore. We're selling the story that will represent you at home. We're selling the color that speaks to you and that reflects also your personality and what makes you feel at home as well. So and now we're also having a program called Jotun Color Academy, where we tell people how to mix and match colors, how to choose the color and match it with another color that give you this atmosphere that you want to feel at home and that your home tell your story as well.
So Yasmine, I'm really interested to know because I've just finished decorating a house.
Okay.
And it was a really exciting, being able to go and choose the paints. I did color drenching from the ceiling right down to the floor. I mean, it was just so exciting.
Okay.
But of course, like for me, I was probably playing it a little bit on the safe side. So I went with very neutral colors.
We all do.
I think we do. We kind of lean into that kind of like neutral, but also for me, it was that it gives me a nice relaxing space to come back to at the end of a hectic day. So I kind of want to know, like, how do you believe in terms of interior design, how colors can affect somebody's mood or the space that they're in?
Yeah, absolutely a valid question. And as I told you, the color reflects what you want to feel at home. So for example, we make it really simple for people to check the color collection that we have, and you will find colors that will reflect the mood you want to feel at home. So for example, if I can show you in the color brochure, every year we do the other one, the color. Yes, this one. Every year we develop some colors, a color collection, and it suits all the tastes. So for example, if you want to feel at home certain mood, or as you want a calm thing, you don't have to go for neutrals all the time. And we actually have a really lovely collection here. It all goes together, and it's like a ready-made mood board for you to choose from, and each color of it give you this feeling you want to feel at home. So for example, people go for earthy tones to feel, they want to feel calm in the house. Some people want to feel like I'm on a vacation all the time, so they go for, more blues and greens that make them feel calm at home as well. So yeah, we're here to help you, and you can choose from this really nice color
I'm
collection.
now feeling like I need to repaint my house. I'm really gravitating to this color. I think it's lovely. It's still quite neutral, but it's fresh. It's got a beautiful pop to
Exactly.
it. It's
That's it.
Is this it here on the front as well, this color?
Yes, exactly. Just on point. The ones that
we'll talk later. There might be some repainting done in my house.
Fatima?
I actually I was curious about this. Have you seen any common sort of selections when it comes to the home, like common colors for the bedroom or common colors for the living room?
Yes. So as we mentioned, some of the colors make you feel calm, like the blues, the pastel colors, something like really subtle a bit, which gives you this feeling of being, in the bedroom. You need to feel calm, you need to feel a bit sleepy at night. So this is when blues and greens come in pastel colors. But then other spaces like a workspace or a living room, we can go for red, for example, or yellow, that gives energy. And it's February, so you can see everywhere is red, Valentine, and because red is love. So it goes this way. Whenever you want to feel something at your home, this is where you choose the color that reflects this mood as well. And people as she mentioned, they go for neutrals at home, but then this is where also we come and say, no, you can go bold, and you want to also differentiate the moods in the house and make different stories as well in the house.
And this is very interesting because you said yourself, like you said, red is a good color to have when people usually shy away from those bold colors.
Exactly.
And people go, as you said, like neutral colors because that's not only calming and comforting, but also generational. That's what we were using.
True.
So this is a question for both of you. Is there any misconceptions regarding color psychology that people have that we need to break now, because there's so much to offer, as you've shown, and we use so many limited options in terms of what colors we use in our daily lives?
Yes, absolutely. So this is what we're trying to break, actually. The misconception of, for example, if I used black, that will make my space a little bit darker or it will make it smaller. But no, you can actually use black and it goes really well with your furniture and with your styling, and it still, you know, give you a good feeling as well. And also, as you already talked earlier, the color has many perception according to the personality of each one of us. So for example, you can love red, for example. Another person can associate red with something that is not so nice. So it depends actually on your personality and the perception or how to use the color in the space you have as well.
I do agree from the perception part, but referring to actually what you said, that we're sort of programmed, which is very much about color symbolism, is something sort of a second-hand programming we have towards our feeling to a particular color. So you notice also this influence, for example, will come through your culture or through a personal experience. Like, for example, if you grew up in a home that had a lot of yellow, so when you grow up, you will shy away from that color. But it is very much associated with the emotion you want to have in that space. And red is quite a strong color, so you would use red, as she said, in the living room, but it would be in a smaller proportion because it does bring excitement and joy to the surrounding. So it would be a color that's used, but in small proportions.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting because even now there's been such an influx due to social media, by the way. We have access and an eye into everybody's home now.
True.
And because of that, I mean, I hate to say the K word, but the Kardashians, you know, have a huge influence on the colors and the psychology in which the next generation are decorating their homes. Have you seen that? Because, I mean, they use a lot of like muted neutrals, your blacks, your whites, your beiges, your grays. And is that what you see the younger generation wanting more?
Yeah, as you can see, it's a trend actually. Like everyone is going to the simplest colors, and even the simplest outfit you can wear just one color and beiges and blacks and everything. But again, in your home, it depends. Like outside, you can put on whatever you want and you can, you know, follow the trend. But at home, I think you should follow your story and represent yourself with the colors that feel speaking to you actually. So yeah,
you've got to see it day in, day out. So it's got to be a place that you're comfortable with.
Yes, exactly.
Well, thank you so much, Yasmine, for joining us and telling us more about color theory and how Jotun helps customers find the right fit for them. Really enjoyed that.
Thank you so much.